They score! They score!
Welcome to God's Playbook with your host, Father Rico Passero.
Lock at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Touchdown!
Let's play ball.
Talking to Tracy. Friends, today we're going to talk about Psalm 128. Welcome back to God's Playbook. This is a psalm that you often will hear as the psalm at weddings. Yet it's not only about weddings, it's about daily life. So let's look at Psalm 128. Happy is everyone who fears the Lord, who walks in his ways. You shall eat the fruit of the labor of your hands. You shall be happy, and it shall go well with you. Your wife will be like a fruitful vine within your house. Your children will be like olive shoots around your table. Thus shall the one be blessed who fears the Lord. The Lord bless you from Zion. May you see the prosperity of Jerusalem all the days of your life. May you see your children's children. Peace be upon Israel. Friends, you can see why this psalm would be used at weddings as a young couple begins their life after receiving the grace of the sacrament of marriage before the altar of God. And this idea of living a life of prosperity and blessings from God. When we say, may God remember you, doesn't mean that God has short-term memory loss or that he's forgetful in any way. Being remembered by God suggests being blessed by him. It's another way of talking about blessings. And so Psalm 128 talks about the blessing of a new couple. May you live to see your children's children. Thus, you will be blessed around your table. Offspring is always seen in the scriptures and in today's life as a blessing from God, no matter how great or how difficult our children are. You parents know what I'm speaking about. But nonetheless, the idea of that if we are faithful to God, God will bless us abundantly with a fruitful house, with the blessings of a good life, surrounded by the people who love you. So may this be a psalm for each one of us to really reflect upon, being faithful to God. How can I be more faithful to God? And then to recognize the daily blessings that God gives to us, to me, to you as individuals, and how this daily blessing should not be something that we take for granted, rather an opportunity for us to reflect upon the blessings and be grateful for them. For those of you who are preparing for marriage, this may be a great psalm for you to prayerfully consider to be sung at your wedding mass in the church. It's a beautiful way of asking the Lord to remember you and your future spouse throughout your marriage and through the daily routine or mundaneness of daily life. God is there. That's what the season of ordinary time reminds us, that while things may be ordinary in our eyes, that it's another opportunity and grace for God to show us how much he loves us by blessing us each day. So, Lord, thank you for the blessings of today. Lord, thank you for the grace of our families. For those who are married, we thank you for their marriages. For those who are single, we thank you for their witness. For those of us ordained or consecrated, men and women, we thank you for their yes to respond to your call. May we realize the daily blessings you give us and continue to walk in your ways. For God's Playbook, I'm Father Rico. God loves you, and so do I.
If you like what you hear, please consider supporting us on our Ko-Fi, Ko-Fi, or GoFundMe at God's Playbook Podcast. Thanks, and God bless.